Welcome, adventurers, to this Tuesday's recording of Dungeons and Dragons Tuesday Trivia with Tavern Tales. I'm Troy of Tavern Tales, your dungeon master of knowledge, guiding you through a gauntlet of questions that'll test your lore, luck, and legendary memory. We're live every Tuesday on the official Dungeons and Dragons online channel. That's twitch.tv/DDOstream, where heroes like you will battle with you, not with your swords, but with your smarts. So grab your dice, ready your minds, and let's roll initiative for trivia. Okay, we ready? Let's do round one. All right. This is a magic question. What penalty is assessed to a cleric's constitution when casting the spell Death Pact? Yep, Aviator's got it. It's -2. That is correct. Let me get the great book O Scores out. And I missed last week, so I might be off my game a little bit. Yeah. Okay, H46 Aviator first on the board tonight. All right, it's the history question. Which expansion introduced the Naga to DDO, Naga? Nagas. Myth Draenor is correct. Need not with points. All right. Question 3 is also a magic question. What organic objects explode into flames when thrown are triggered when you cast the 6th level druid spell Fire Seeds? Acorns is correct, Hunt. It's acorns that you go chucking around or leaving as a trap. Okay, let me mark these as red. All right. Adventures from the Chill of Ravenloft. How many dark gifts can a dark bargainer have at one time? It is 2, Sukai. That is correct. You choose one when you create the character, and then you can grab one and upgrade it for a second one. So that is correct. All right, magic again. What 5th level enchantment spell produces a bank of mist that weakens the mental resistance of those caught in it? Mind fog is correct. Extra onions. Not weed cloud. All right. Character in the quest Violent Delights. Name the gnoll who lost her lucky rat bone. Who lost her lucky rat bone? Yep, it's Kova, but unfortunately I can only take the first answer. So yep, Slime Mother with Kova. But you were right. All right. History. Which voice actor, perhaps most famous as the narrator of Baldur's Gate 3, narrates many of the Myth Draenor quests? Amelia Tyler is correct. Best narrator ever. All right. Adventures. To complete the quest Maraud the Mines, we must locate 4 black iron ingots, 2 fire opals, 2 blood rubies, and what other 2 gemstones? Well, one that you have to find 2 of. Jacinth is correct, Suggs. With the point. 1 second. And that brings us to the end of round 1. Nenot ML is got an early lead with 2 and just 1 point behind. Lots of people with 1. H46 Aviator, Hunt XRD, Sukai, Extra Onion, Slime Mother, and Sug Some. It's round 2. All right, it's a magic question. Greater heroism grants a lot of stuff. It gives you temporary hit points, immunity to fear, bonuses to attack rolls, saves, and what else? You get a bonus to what else? Skills is correct, Hunt. Bonus to skills. Okay, it's an adventures question. In the quest Ogma's Song, the book in the library teaches you the Ballad of Karsus and what other song? Standing Stone is correct, Nee. Okay, character question. Which dragon mark can be selected by Eberron elves? Shadow is correct, Nee. You with 4 points. Okay, this is a magic question. The magical rewards from the retired quest Memoirs of an Illusory Larcener were moved to what quest when Memoirs was retired in 2024? Mask of Deception is correct, Hunt. Okay, 13. This should probably be a history question more than I have a label as adventures, but it's really a history question. What island adventure area located off the shore of the lower harbor in the initial release of the game was repurposed as a series of challenges? Now, Cobalt Island is correct. Nina remembers. It was Cobalt Island. It was really pretty pointless. You went out to this island, you killed 20 kobolds. I don't even think you got experience for it. Then you came back. But it's now been repurposed as one of the challenges, or one of the series of challenges. Okay, monster. Okay, this is for you, Troggy. Troglodyte stench can cause you to be sickened, suffering penalties to your character. What type of save must be made to avoid this foul attack? Fortitude is correct, so it is a fortitude save. Okay. It's a magic question. How many planar shards, collectible in the subterranean, chronoscope, and Hound of Zoriat, must be collected to trade for a large collectibles bag? 150 is the correct number, Suggs. Otto, I thought about putting in some weighted questions just for you, Neutral, that were like, how many kills does it take in the grotto to get conquest? Yeah, 52. There you go. It's an adventurous question. How many dogs can be rescued in the quest Where there's smoke. 3 is correct, Nina. It's a farmer's 3 dogs. And I strongly encourage you every time you run that quest to give everything you can to save those 3 dogs. Forget the XP, it's the right thing to do. Okay, we're at the end of round 2. So at the end of round 2, we have Knight ML with 6, Hunt with 3, Sugsam with 3, and Slime Mother, Extra Onion, Sukai, and H46 Aviator with 1. It's time for round 3 in 3D. So, yep. Here we go. Character. What is the name of Eretricos' lieutenant, determined to conquer House Cannith in multitude of menace? Carver is correct. Okay. Okay, there's only this is remember this is DDO, not the whole world of Dungeons and Dragons. Only 2 DDO ooze types are immune to splitting when attacked by slashing and piercing weapons. One is the gray ooze. Name the other. A gelatinous cube? Yep, that's correct, Nina. Gelatinous cube. All right, adventures question. Nina's got 8, by the way. In the quest, Catastrophe, luring the polymorphed cat dragon into the courtyard requires the artificer's light beam and what 2 additional items? Need 2 of them. You've already answered one, do the other one. Yeah, Hunt's got you gotta have the milk and the yarn. That is correct. Points to Hunt. All right. Adventures. I'm gonna take you back a ways with this one. How many pillar and laser attacks does it take to finish off the Warforged Titan in the raid The Titan Awakes? How many times you gotta blast that sucker? 6 is correct, Aviator. Yeah, it's pretty unforgiving. There's only 8 pillars, so if you fail to get him twice, right over. You go through all that crap to get to him again. So, well, one if okay, with the pillars and lasers, you can do it with none. Well, it was written to do it with 6. All right, this is a magic question. The spell True Seeing will allow its recipients to find secret doors that have a search DC of what score or less? 30 is correct, Nee. 30 with Nee Knight with 9. Yep, it's 30. All right, it's magic question. What noisy first level alchemist spell causes an enemy at touch range to make a fortitude save or be stunned for 3 seconds? It's the noisy first level alchemist spell that causes an enemy at touch range to make a fortitude save or be stunned for 3 seconds. Not Chain of Flame or Taylor Swift. I read it one more time to give you 3 seconds. We're looking for what noisy first level alchemist spell causes an enemy at touch range to make a fortitude save or be stunned for 3 seconds. Extra Onion's got it. It is Flash Powder. That is correct. Naked Meteor. No, no, no. All right. Magic again. I sense a theme here. The 4th level artificer spell, Thundering Armor, does what type of damage to an opponent who strikes you? Sonic is correct, Hunt. All right, this is another. This is an adventure one, but it could be characters too, or monsters, I guess. Which named dragon appears as a spectral boss during the Night Revels event? Eternity is correct. And with that, we have a trivia winner. Congratulations to Me Knight. And that was beginning of 4 rounds, so we just hit round 4. So congrats. Thank you for joining me for this replay of Tuesday Trivia on the official Dungeons & Dragons Online Twitch channel, DDOstream. Come catch us any Tuesday. And remember, if you like this video, click like and subscribe. See you online.